Hello all, welcome to this special episode of In a Swank Way. Exactly 1 year before we started this journey. और बहुत सारे लोगों ने मुझे बहुत सारे questions पूछे first of all why have you started? Then what was your experience and what it takes to start their own podcast, and a lot of suggestions have come. So what we decided, let's dedicate this particular episode to answer all the queries who are starting their podcast. So first was why we started this podcast. Generally what I felt, 2 or 3 years back after COVID, that podcast could be next possible weapon for all the advertisers, or specifically for entrepreneurs or people who want to contribute to the society, to use this as legitimate platform to promote their voices. And if you have seen, a lot of our episodes were talking about sustainability, then some health concerns, that how normally we see all the reels or maybe content about how women should take care of themselves, but we specifically got one episode on this Women's Day about how men can support in women's entire overall well-being, and which was appreciated by a lot of women and specifically men. I got a lot of messages from my friends saying, Tushar, there's a really different thought about it. I think we believe that, okay, if we have genuine intentions towards, promoting some genuine content without any intentions of going viral, because I know a lot of podcasters, they start their channel intending to go viral. Of course, that is one of the major factors that all the podcasters are promoting their channels, but at the same time, a lot of people have come to me when there was an initial phase कि तुषार एक काम करना, podcast बना रहा है ना, please don't sell anything. Don't sell your content online. So specifically I taken that into consideration, because I also personally feel that, okay, I understand that everyone wants to grow their channel or everyone wants to have popularity, but at the same time, what if we are not providing that genuine content to their audiences? Then it is unfair, right? And yeah, that was one of the purest intentions behind starting this entire podcast journey. So specifically we introduced this Swanky POV segment. In this, if you have seen, a lot of episodes have some characters who are extreme or had diverse opinions, and there were some episodes where we have seen that people from the similar industries have come and asked the guests this question from their point of view. A lot of people given me feedback about that specific segment, because they were saying Tushar, you're not promoting yourself. It is a journey where a lot of people are collaborating and putting across their thoughts, और सब लोग मिलके एक बोलते हैं ना एक डायरेक्शन में जा रहे हैं, where they are trying to give maximum content out of that one topic. And if you can see that ovarian cancer episode, also few of my friends have come to me and told me personally saying Tushar, that ovarian cancer was one of the rarely touched episode where people are talking about cervical cancer, and they are confused about what is the difference between cervical cancer and ovarian cancer. And if you see, there is Swanky POV segment. In that also we have clarified a lot of aspects about it. So if I talk about our very first episode, which was about I love spirituality. So if you go back and check that episode, we have not called anyone who is practicing to the core every spiritual aspect of their life. But if you call someone like us, जैसे कि अभी समझो एक normal example है, हम सब लोग reels देखते हैं जहाँ पे people are preaching about lot of things to us. Of course they are helpful for us, but how many of us really go and implement? Of course practically it is not possible for us to follow everything. So what I thought, maybe let's do what least we can do in our lives, because I personally feel that each one of us is actually practicing at least one spiritual practice for ourselves, because mental health is important for all of us right now. Then I think another favorite one was about low self-esteem. If you Google or if you search on YouTube or Instagram, people are talking about confidence, boosting your confidence, about speaking up or something, but no one really address about the self-esteem, how it is actually जो अंडररेटेड है या फिर बोलते हैं ना बहुत कम डिस्कस होता है, और मे बी पीपल आर रियली नॉट ट्राइंग टू आइडेंटिफाई इफ दे रियली हैव दैट लो सेल्फ एस्टीम फैक्टर्स विच इज हैविंग एनी चाइल्डहुड ट्रॉमा और एनीथिंग विच इज फ्रॉम द पास्ट विच इज स्टिल बॉदरिंग देम. So another thing which was asked to me was about the challenges that we faced in this journey. Of course the journey was not so easy, because क्या होता है जब हम कुछ नया initiative लेते हैं, like maybe of course like I have come from a background of mass media, so we have done like short films or maybe short small advertisements or jingles or something in our college days, but after that I never really faced the camera. And one of the things which have helped me to get through it was the acting for camera. I have done a course which has really helped me becoming at least comfortable in front of the camera, and it has also helped me in terms of the exercises which I have also shared with my guests, because बहुत सारे लोगों ने मुझे बोला कि नहीं तुषार, like मतलब बोलते हैं ना बहुत सारे लोग they are very comfortable in front of their friends sharing all the comments और बोलते बहुत सारा ज्ञान देना, बट व्हेन इट कम्स टू स्पीकिंग इन फ्रंट ऑफ द कैमरा इट इज़ वेरी डिफिकल्ट फॉर दैम. Another thing about like the lights, then about the edit part, then about extracting the content out of the entire episode is one of the challenging part. So the last thing that I want to address about the challenges is not something challenge as such, but I think as a host you should always be open to discuss with your friends, discuss with your close network कि आपका content कैसे जा रहा है. If they are liking it or not, if they are having different perspectives, do not defend. What I have done in my initial way, I was just listening to it, because of course people were motivating or supportive in initial phase, saying नहीं तुषार बहुत अच्छा है, camera quality अच्छा है, output अच्छा आ रहा है, edits अच्छा आ रहा है. But I was more keen on listening how the content is being perceived. अगर कंटेंट अगर उनके जहन में नहीं जा रहा है, then there is no point about like having entire professional setup or maybe coming out of with extremely edited professionally edited reels or something. Then slowly I sat down with my friend, did brainstorming. I personally made an effort to visit them and personally sat with them to understand. Of course I was grateful to know that they were happy about this journey, but end of the day I also wanted to know कि उनको एक्चुअल में कैसे लग रहा है. So honestly after third or fourth episode people started coming back to me saying कि तुषार हम लोगों ने genuinely 2-3 episode full देखे, but then we started comparing with the competitors, and I think these are the metrics that you should consider, or these are the pointers that as a feedback that you should be considering. Then I told them yes, I am open for it, and this is the approach I think every content creator should have, because if you are not open to listen to what others are also saying about what you are talking about, then I don't think so it makes any sense, because end of the day it can be just appealing to people, but it might not make any sense to someone. Our team, like we made sure that we are making guests comfortable, we are giving them enough time to prepare and come up with their own ideas. It is not something like we are giving them 10 questions or nothing is as a scripted. Of course there is an outline that we structure, okay, you have to talk about these particular things, but then if it is free flowing, then only it makes sense. Then what we did is, like entire team, like we have rated few of the highly searched keywords on internet, and based on that we rated few of the episodes or maybe the reels which are going to help people long term. And it is my personal advice to anyone who wants to start their podcasting journey or something, that do not stress on just going viral. I mean, of course, like you have to follow the trend, but do not persistently just stressing on कि नहीं मुझे ना सिर्फ trending topic के ऊपर ही करना है. Because so let me give you one example about specifically about choosing a right board for your child. So honestly I think people who are planning for babies also are very much concerned about कि हमारे बच्चे कौन से स्कूल में जाएंगे, right? So this is not something a trending, but this is something which is lifelong. People will be searching for it and genuinely will help them, because if you ask anyone in your circle, they will always talk about कि नहीं यार हमको बहुत टेंशन है, अभी स्कूल क्यों ढूंढना पड़ेगा, इंटरव्यूज जाने पड़ेंगे, देन ये स्कूल अच्छा रहेगा नहीं रहेगा. So we have given lot of metrics which will be recurring for all the parents who are searching for this kind of queries. This is my honest advice to people who are creating content. Like, just don't rush behind creating content which is just viral or just giving you likes for a temporary period, but something which is fruitful for everyone. So let me tell you some fun moments about this entire podcast journey. One major thing is about retakes. Please do not be afraid of retakes because it is very much natural. Your guest can be uncomfortable at times, or maybe you are not mentally prepared about or maybe at that moment you are not mentally present to talk about it, and it is very, very much okay. My genuine advice to you is just take a break, or maybe just have like 10-15 minutes of a refresher. Just talk about something which is not relevant to your topic. Automatically your mind will shift and get comfortable and come back to your topic. It will be really easy for you to just go with the flow. And another exciting or maybe a fun thing about this entire shoot is technical mishaps, which is uncontrollable, and you should enjoy it, I feel. Because क्या होता है ना, कभी आपका मोमबत्ती बुझ जाएगा अचानक से, then someone will point out okay, this is not working. Then कभी अचानक से किसी का पैर आ जाएगा वायर में, कोई गिर जाएगा, कभी कैमरा गिरने के चक्कर में आप पकड़ लोगे, कभी आपका माइक का बटन ही चालू नहीं होगा, माइक रिकॉर्ड नहीं हो रहा है, वॉइस रिकॉर्ड नहीं हो रहा है, मे बी. एंड समटाइम्स यू आर जस्ट शूटिंग फॉर लाइक 10-15 मिनट्स एंड देन यू रियलाइज कि अच्छा रिकॉर्डिंग बटन ऑन ही नहीं किया है. एंड ट्रस्ट मी, इट इज़ नॉट समथिंग आई एम मेकिंग अप, बट ये सब हमारे साथ हो चुका है. एंड ऑफकोर्स इट्स नॉट समथिंग दैट माई टीम इज़ नॉट एफिशिएंट, बट you have to understand there are some human errors. Sometimes it just happens, and yeah, just enjoy that moment. And one more thing, let me talk about this part of expertise that you gain overnight. Because what happens, तुम किसी को ज्ञान दे रहे हो and then suddenly you realize it is because of your guest. Because when you shoot with people, of course, like shooting is the stipulated time जहाँ पे एक आधा घंटा 1 hour that we are shooting, but after the shoot or before the shoot, like lot of conversation that you are having with your guests who are like subject matter experts, and then you realize okay, so many things that you got to know so easily, and no one was there to teach you as such. And जब आप किसी दोस्त के साथ बैठे हो, अच्छा इसके बारे में I know all these things, and of course that is a fun thing. And I will also give one of the example which is fun at the same time which is informative. Like I was not at all aware about the Parkinson's disease, and when Dr. GM Khan came and when we were discussing, I got to know like simplest things like having some random tablets can trigger you after like 30-40 years, and which is really scary. And as soon as I got to know, I started hammering in my friend's mind or maybe my family relatives, saying that you are not going ahead with having any medicines without any prescription. So of course I have not become a doctor, but at least I got to know about some genuine facts about like how you can live, how you can deal with such situations in your life. Also I would recommend you, it's not only about the shooting time that you should be just inviting your guest, having the conversation and just get rid of that entire shoot and then you just don't meet each other. But generally I'll tell you, like I have been very thankful to them, because I have interviewed doctors, I have interviewed people from education industry, I have interviewed from the acting industry, and all of them have helped me in some or the other ways. And it was only possible because of a long-term relationship that you maintain even after your shoots. And they spread across the words in their network, like how was the experience about in a Swank Way. Let me share one memory that I have. One person came to our office and he was just here to do Reiki, and then he realized that okay, my professor at Subhashini Naikar was his recent principal, and he was like, okay, I have seen your episode with our ma'am. And he just clicked a photo and he went and he called me. It is really good to know that people are looking up to you, like that person or that student who came to my office was really looking forward to start his own podcast setup, and then eventually we met at another meeting like maybe a week before, and he was like very happy. He just messaged me saying that okay, I'm so glad to meet you again. Let me add one more thing, that one of our guests was really she was really uncomfortable, or she was really not confident about facing the camera. And if you look at her today, like she is just creating content on regular basis, and which is really appreciated by a lot of people. And she is giving me a call saying, Tushar, thank you so much. वो जो मेरा पहला पॉडकास्ट तुमने करवाया ना, उसके बाद it is really helping me out. And yes, I mean you feel good about it, because you become a part of someone's journey, or memory, that okay, that one moment that we shared together, and which is really helping each other in a lot of positive ways going forward. So talking about guests, like a lot of people ask me about like what kind of guests you're looking forward to on your show. So let me tell you one thing, I do not want promoters as such, in terms of just because they're celebrities or something. Of course we will be grateful to have celebrities on our episode, podcast, but I really want people who can contribute to the society with their genuine thoughts, and because it is very much important in terms of educating people about their daily basic needs, like in terms of knowledge. Because if you like TMI, like too much of information on internet is killing lot of good brains, or maybe best brains in our country. And I would definitely want them to look up to such content which is really helpful in productive way, not just part of entertainment in your daily lives. We would also like to work with people who really wants to start their own business or launch something new, which is fulfilling to the society, and they want to use podcasts as a medium to promote their businesses. Soon after this video, you will be watching some of our well-wishers and what they felt over the years and what are their thoughts.
Hey, I love watching In a Swank Way podcast. Especially I like the vast majority of the topics has been covered in a Swank Way podcast, from healthcare, technology, sports, women empowerment. So those are very nice and very in-depth topic has been covered by the expert. So that is especially I like about In a Swank Way podcast. I personally like women empowerment related topic, which has covered a good amount of topic which is not been covered into any other podcast. I congratulate Tushar for creating this wonderful podcast and growing this very fast within a year, and have a tremendous growth for him.
Good morning, friends. This is to congratulate Tushar Mestry of In a Swank Way on successful completion of 1 year of adding value to entrepreneurs, viewers and listeners alike through his podcast In a Swank Way. Let me tell you one thing, friends. In a very swank way, he has contributed to so many people, given them knowledge and helped them in their journey forward. My favorite moment in the podcast was when me and Tushar were discussing various people's styles, and we happened to talk about owls in specific. So overall, the energy that Tushar brings to this show and his insightful questions are a delight. Please stay tuned and keep watching In a Swank Way.
Hi, thank you so much for featuring me in your story in podcast, and what a better platform to come and shoot for yourself, for others, to make awareness of social causes. So I'm very thankful for the Swank, the way you are, and the way you are conducting all the videos. Thank you for blessing me with a lot of hospitality as well as your work. And I'm wishing you the best of luck for this first year of anniversary. Thank you so much.
Hi Tushar and hi Swank Way. Congratulations on completing 1 year. And I've been a guest there, and I have known Tushar as a friend. And trust me, I follow the channel, and the podcast is very informative. And it is not one of those podcasts where you have celebrities, but we do have people from रोजमर्रा की जिंदगी से आते हैं, और बहुत ही यूनिक पर्सपेक्टिव रहता है उनका. तो आप भी उसको देखिए, एंजॉय कीजिए, चैनल को फॉलो कीजिए. और मैं पूरी टीम को, जो इन अ स्वैंक वे की टीम है, उनको कंग्रेचुलेट करना चाहूँगा, बिकॉज दे हैव बीन रियली वर्किंग हार्ड, और वो लोग काफ़ी कंसिस्टेंटली वीडियोस प्रोड्यूस कर रहे हैं. तो आप ये चैनल फॉलो कीजिए, एंड थैंक यू वंस अगेन, एंड आई विश यू all the best in life. Thank you so much.
As a business coach, I was invited as a guest in the podcast called In a Swank Way by Tushar Mestry. I'm very happy to share that one of the clips from this podcast episode where I spoke about perfection delays execution, this clip went viral and I got 2 new retainer clients. Additionally, a lot of old relationships with my clients, vendors, college and school friends got rekindled and we got connected once again. On this first anniversary of In a Swank Way podcast, I wish Tushar and his entire team all the best.
I have been listening to this podcast for quite a while now, and I have really enjoyed the way these contents are being posted in a very engaging way. I have learned more insightful knowledge from various speakers who have come on this show, and the host Tushar here, a friend of mine, has certainly done a fabulous job trying to pitch into certain aspects of life and trying to communicate it with everyone. The one thing I like about the most, it's not in particular, but the way the content are engaging and the way it is being portrayed to the mass audiences. It will help people to grow, it will help people to understand what this podcast is all about, and certainly use that in their daily lives so that they can live a very successful and fruitful life. My message to the people at In a Swank Way is congratulations for doing a fabulous job. The team over there, I have interacted with them, and they are very much eager to pass on this knowledge and try to help the people who have been a part of this particular podcast. Congratulations and fabulous.
Long way you have come, and I see a long way to go. We started over this conversation, and look what you have made of it. Brilliant, good job, all the best.
Hearty congratulations to In a Swank Way for completing one incredible year. It's a fantastic milestone. Your episodes have a high quality and an incredible content which really impacts lives. Being my first podcast, I was not sure how it will go and I was a bit nervous. But your team and you made me comfortable and made me ease, which I was able to present myself. After watching this episode, my friends and family were very happy watching that. So thank you so much.
So hi, I'm Dr. Vrushali. I'm a dermatologist by profession, and In a Swank Way was actually where I debuted in a podcast. So Tushar and his team have witnessed all my goof ups, all my bloopers, all my camera consciousness, but they have also been responsible for my growth as a public speaker, my confidence in what I talk, and constantly reprimanding me that I can't do a pravachan. I have to be relevant to the topic, I can't go tangential. So anyone who wants to go on a journey in public speaking, in online shows, in podcasts, that hand-holding, that guidance and that polite firmness is what Tushar and his team bring to the table. So here I am wishing Tushar and his entire team at In a Swank Way all the best. May you have many more such anniversaries, and thank you, Dil Se.
Congratulations Tushar for this amazing one-year feat at the podcast with In a Swank Way. I am so very proud of all the content that you've been making. They are concise, they are precise, they are informative. I love how you collaborate with your guests. You bring out the best in them, you make them feel so comfortable. I particularly love the episode with the lady doctors, where they talk about women health, where they talk about why it's important to take care of your own body, whether it's physical or mental or emotional. So one of my favorite podcasts in that sense. And the other one that I really love is Yogesh Kajka's podcast, where he talks about his fitness journey and how he wants to contribute towards the country. So yes, I'm looking forward to many podcasts, series with you. I look forward to each episode, and keep up the good work. And I wish the entire team of In a Swank Way and all the very best. And I wish you great success throughout.
Hey, I'm Amrita. Shout out to Tushar and the team for crafting a podcast with a unique flair. They dive into the topics which we all should know about, whether it's educating men and women on women's health or helping parents to choose the best education board for their kids. This podcast channel really offers something for everyone. My personal favorite episodes like unraveling challenges and attitudes of today's youth and small homes' big impact. Big congrats to Tushar and the team for completing first powerful year and can't wait to see what's next. Thank you.
Heartiest congratulations to Tushar and his entire team for 1 year of In a Swank Way. I think In a Swank Way has been more than just a podcast. It has been a connection and a journey with the audience. So when I first met Tushar and he told me to follow In a Swank Way, I did, but I didn't religiously follow the episodes that they were releasing. But I think when they released the Women's Day episode, I was thoroughly enjoyed. Like, it changed my view for the entire podcast, and that's when I religiously started following In a Swank Way. I think they've covered a wide variety of content, right from women's health to language versatility to music to everything that you can imagine under the sun. So kudos to the team for the content, for the ideation, and for all the effort that you guys put in, and all the best. This is just the beginning of the podcast. There is so much more that you guys are going to achieve eventually.
Hi everyone, this is Swapnil and congratulations In a Swank Way for completing 1 year milestone of amazing and the most creative content I've come across. Something like I Love Spirituality, where you see two characters, Hari and JC, throwing their thoughts to a spiritual guru and learning while trying to have their own different spiritual journey, was something where I got hooked on with In a Swank Way. Then there were series and series of this motivational, encouraging and mind-blowing content that you guys brought out. So thank you for that. It helped me a lot in my personal and professional life. So again, happy anniversary guys, and may you get more 100 episodes that help people like me and other people that are watching In a Swank Way. Thank you so much. Thank you Tushar, and thank you In a Swank Way.
Hi Tushar, Srijat this side. First of all, I would like to congratulate In a Swank Way for completing 1 glorious year. Something that I have always looked up to In a Swank Way is the diversity that you guys have maintained when it comes to episodes. Be it sports, be it music, be it career counseling, be it health awareness episodes, the cancer special episodes, and my personal favorite, the perfection delays execution episode. So I would like to congratulate the team at In a Swank Way once again, and I hope to see 100 other exciting episodes soon. Thank you so much.
Hi, this is Urvesh Maur. First of all, congratulations for the entire In a Swank Way team. Guys, you have been doing a great job. And some things that I find very peculiar and interesting about the In a Swank Ways podcast is that the topics are not the usual ones that all the podcasts are about. And also that the topics are always from different fields, different themes, and that is what keeps listeners like us engaged to your podcasts. And I remember there used to be a time when you used to have podcasts in which there were different kind of themes, people used to dress up. That was very interesting, something that I've never seen before. And I know there is a long way to go, and I'm sure that you're going to be rolling out much more and interesting, quirky content in future also. All the best to you.
Happy 1 year to In a Swank Way, and congratulations for completing 12 months. And these 12 months were so informative and highly engaging with a lot of knowledge, and I wish you give us more and more information and bring some expert guides on your podcast. And I wish you a very, very happy first anniversary, and keep going and keep shining.
I'm Aryan Singh.
My name is Christoph D'Souza.
Hi, I'm Kalpesh.
This is Utkasha Panchaloli.
And I'm here to congratulate In a Swank Way on reaching their 1 year old milestone.
Congratulations In a Swank Way on completing 1 amazing year. I have subscribed this channel around like 11 months before.
They have been putting a lot of interesting content on their podcast.
And I am grateful to the entire team for consistently sharing informative, valuable and wonderful content with us.
The best thing I like about the podcast is each and every episode is very informative. And it has helped me, the videos, in my personal and professional life to grow and to achieve more heights. And thanks for sharing back-to-back amazing and knowledgeable videos which we have personally used in our life.
I'd learned many things from this podcast. Even I'd boost myself, my personality with watching the podcast.
Their videos are truly been a source of inspiration and knowledge.
My favorite podcast is Classical Music Podcast. One of my favorite episodes is Different Behavioral Styles by Mr. Tejraj Singh.
One of my favorite episode is about those personalities. So I really like how each person is different from each other based on their personalities.
The episode Self-Esteem helped me build my confidence, and it was truly inspiring to me.
What I love about Inner Swank Way is that they just don't focus on trending topic, but they also take care that the audience should learn something new from each episode.
I just only want to say that keep the work continuously, like regularly uploading the videos so everyone can get motivated by looking your videos.
It's not been a show which is pretty evident, it's more than a show, and it's a beacon of inspiration, catalyst of idea, and it has been a lovely journey.
Waiting for new videos to come up. All the best for the future. Really appreciate their efforts of creating lots of new content. So keep up the good.
Wishing you very all the best for your future journey.
And we have also experienced success because of your videos. This is just a 1 year and many more are counted. Congratulations again.
Really happy with what the content they are doing. Cheers to 1 year Tushar Mestry and Swank.
As we are entering into second year, there is one special announcement for you that we are coming up with our new poll setup, and soon we will be revealing it to you. But meanwhile, if you have anything or you want to share us your thoughts with us, then please comment, and please do watch our episode regularly, and please share this with your friends and families. Thank you.